everybody, Gabby here, and I hope you are still staying happy and healthy in your bubbles. I'm excited for week 2's lesson, but before we get into it, can you remember what we did last week?
No.
Okay. We were talking about resilience and setting SMART goals. Remember, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. I want you to take a minute to think about how your goals are going. Is it going well? Is it seeming quite easy to achieve them? Is it harder than you thought and you might need some more help? Have a think about that. Don't worry too much if it's not going as planned, because we're still going to talk about resilience and goals today. And we're going to help you evaluate and improve your goals. But before we get started, let's do our catchphrase. And Kiwi Ken says, when we want to grow, we set a goal, improve our body, mind and soul. Ka pai. Okay, for our energizer, we are going to warm up our brains and we're going to do some rhyming. And I have a piece of paper right here. Oh. Alright. They have words on it and I'm going to give you that word and you're going to have 3 seconds to try and rhyme that word. Alright? So for example, I could give you a word like the word could be cat. And you have 3 seconds to come up with a word that rhymes with it. So that could be mat, fat, rat. Okay, so first word is match. Second word is goal. Third word is smart. Fourth word is inside. Number 5 is work. Number 6 is brain. Seven is respect. Number 8 is relationships. Number 9 is activity. And last one is resilience. Alright, so I am going to give you some examples of words that I came up with. But you might have come up with some different words yourself, and it's absolutely fine. Here are some examples. So match, patch, goal, soul, smart, dart, inside, pesticide, work, smirk, brain, lane, respect, effect, relationships, potato chips, activity, captivity, resilience, brilliance. Ka pai if you got all of those words and you were able to rhyme them. You're awesome. I hope you enjoyed the energizer. Now it is time for the main activity. I'm going to pass you to an awesome Kiwi Can leader in Christchurch, and his name is Sidon. He's going to take you for the main activity. So pass you to him now and I'll see you after you have finished.
Kia ora everybody, Sidon here, and I hope you guys are ready for an awesome activity. Alright, before we get started guys, I need you to go grab something that you can write with. So do that, come back, and then we can get started. So pause the video now and go do that. I'm going to give you 3 goals and I want you to evaluate those goals and turn them into SMART goals. Alright, goal number 1 is I want to be better at jumping. Now pause the video and try and turn that into a SMART goal. Goal number 2 is I want to be able to do my 4, 5 and 6 times tables all off by heart. Pause the video now and turn that into a SMART goal. And the final goal is I want to read more books by the end of the week. Pause the video and turn that one into a SMART goal. Now number 1 is missing a lot to be a SMART goal. It's not specific, it's not measurable, and it's not timed. Now an example of something we could have changed it to is, by the end of the year I want to be able to touch the roof of my living room. Now I know exactly what I want to achieve and when I want to achieve it by, and I'll know whether or not I've failed. Number 2 is a lot better, but we don't have a time limit on it, so we could never do it and then just keep saying, oh, I'll do it later, or I'll do it next week, or I'll do it tomorrow. This means that it's an easy fix, so we could just put a time limit on it. So the new goal could be, I want to be able to do my 4, 5 and 6 times tables off by heart by the end of the term. Number 3 isn't specific or measurable. How about something like, I want to read 1 book in my house by the end of the week? It's so important that we evaluate a goal before we put the necessary effort in to achieve it. Our time and our effort are really valuable, so let's use it the best way we can. We want to improve ourselves, we want to learn new skills, and we want to get better at the skills that we already have. Let's push for the things that matter without wasting our effort and without wasting our time.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that activity with Seddon. Now we're going to move on to some GKQs. Alright, question number 1 is, what is 10 in Te Reo Māori? Alright, think about that one. Well, I do a little bit of cod. Okay, go on. Okay, the answer is the ko. Question number 2 is, what is the planet closest to the sun? Maybe biology will tell me. Canterbury. Canterbury. Where are we? The answer is Mercury. Question number 3 is, what is a baby goat called? The answer is a kid. Alright, your last question is, what does etu mean in English? Alright, ponder on that. I'm just going to upload a new... No, that might be Dingle. No, new filter. Broken. The answer is stand. Okay, we are going to finish off this lesson with a catchphrase. So, Kiwi Ken says, when we want to grow, we set a goal, improve our body, mind and soul. Alright, that is it for today's lesson. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week for the next QCan lesson.